Hi friends, Karen, Eclectic Butterfly. Good morning. All right, so I'm here at the cemetery. Just got done visiting my husband. I'm going to go tomorrow up to Pennsylvania and get some spring flowers for the cemetery and for Easter. We are going to get some yard work done. I got my walking in this morning. I actually did 3 laps. I could have done 4, but I'm on a time crunch this afternoon, so I couldn't go any more. Plus, I don't want to overdo it. I want to take things slow and steady. In today's video, though, we're going to go ahead and do some yard work, finish with the mulch and cutting down the other ornamental tree I have. Hey guys, going to do a voiceover here again today. Just sitting here watching YouTube, the Boring channel. And also, I was earlier trying to be quiet so I didn't wake up the dogs. And then I thought, why should I? They sure don't care if I'm asleep or not when they barking and carrying on. So you know what? I'm not going to talk quietly. I'm just going to talk normal and watch Kevin on here, weed eat, and the dogs sleep. So let's get to it. I'd just gotten back from the cemetery on here and thought I'd go ahead and try and get this section of the bed cleaned out. And, well, it was a little harder than I thought. You can see down here in the front the stringy looking things. That's from that ornamental grass. And that is a devil to try and get picked up. It seems to cling to everything. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, get some fresh mulch on it, and then that'll be a night because I've been pacing myself and just trying to do a little bit at a time so I don't overdo it. I got my mower back today. This here was filmed yesterday, but I got my mower back today, and evidently what they think happened was at the end of the season, I must have had a stick or something in there. The back part of my property gets a lot of sticks that fall. And I must have had a good-sized stick that had gotten caught in the belt when I shut it off. And, well, actually it would have been this season when I started up. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Must have gotten a stick caught in the belt, which when I started it this time, had gotten caught in there somehow and, like, I guess made the belt stretch or something so that this time when I started it, it wouldn't stay on. Either way, what they did is they went ahead and put a new belt on it, and they had even contacted the manufacturer to make sure that there wasn't a recall, which there wasn't. So it's on there now, and it should make it through the season, hopefully. But anyway, so I did get the grass cut today, and I did my walk. I didn't film it, but I did my walk, and this time I made it 4 rounds. Now, I'm not quite sure how long my street is. I'm going to have to try and figure that out. Maybe even do a time. I don't know. Is there an app or something on the phone that anybody uses that, like, measures distance? Or I don't want to just do steps because I've had those step things before and they don't work. I could be walking around and it's not even calculating my steps. So I don't know if you know of a app or something that I can, like, measure distance. Let me know. My one neighbor did tell me that if we combined both streets, my street and the street across the road, that it would be 1.5 miles. So I went 4 times. So I don't know. We'll figure it out and I'll let you know. But I think I did pretty good. I had to force myself to do that number 4 there, but I did it. I don't know what it's going to be like in the summertime in the heat. I'm going to have to do it like early in the morning or late evening when it cools down. But I'm really proud of myself getting out there. Of course, my hips and my feet were killing me. I'm going to have to get myself a pair of walking sneakers, I guess, because these Converse just are not made for walking. Maybe basketball and stuff like that, but Chucks are not made for walking. They kill your feet, and my feet are hurting. But anyway, so it looks like I just finished this mulch here, and now I'm blowing off the mulch up there, trying to get that all straightened out and get ready for the big day tomorrow, which is today. I went to Lone Pine Greenhouse in Kirkwood, Pennsylvania. Got some flowers for spring, like I said earlier I was going to do. And also got myself some as a little congratulatory for sticking to this walking. I guess you've already seen the video where I did lose weight. Not a lot, just a little bit. But you know what? It's progress. And I'm proud of myself. And if I figure if I can do just 2 pounds a week, maybe a little 2.5 pounds a week, I mean, that's 10 pounds a month. I know you don't want to do it too fast because losing too fast isn't good. But I'm going to have to try and figure out a workout for, especially for my arms, so I don't get those flappy back wings. You know, gosh, in the wind then. Phew, I'll be taking off. No. But, okay, so this is done. The mulch is down. I still got those stringy grasses. Okay, 5:42 a.m. I try and weigh myself the same time every time I weigh myself. So let's see. First I saw the 6 and I got excited, but it went up. So total loss to date, 5.9 pounds, which isn't bad, I guess, for 2.5 weeks. That was the card for Lone Pine Greenhouse. Getting ready to turn in here. They have some beautiful flowers, some odd-looking flowers too, odd-looking plants. And their prices are really reasonable, I thought. It's Amish run. It's on an Amish farm. And they have different plants for the different seasons and everything. But they have some really, really pretty plants. And I did get some, but I can't plant them yet until Mother's Day because I know we still get frost around here. But I didn't want to wait too late because these plants seem to go pretty quick. I guess because they are, pretty reasonably priced. These, I had never seen black and white before. Aren't they pretty? I thought about getting them, but didn't. And these tulips were fuzzy looking. They had little fuzzy edges or something, sort of like a lacy fringe or something. I should have got those too. Down here, the what are they called? Begonias? No, is that begonias? I can't see what they are. Anyway, beautiful. It smelled so good in there too. All the flowers, the plants. Now I do usually at the end I'll get my ferns. I like to hang ferns up on the porch, but I never really have much luck with hanging flowers. I don't know why, but I really look at these. It's called a pitcher plant. Hi. And they look like little pictures. Of course, these. I don't know. They're kind of odd looking too. They felt kind of funny, but aren't they cool looking? Yeah. They just look like what are those things that back in the old days they made out of like cow skin or something and carried like a little canteen. But yeah, they were really pretty. These here were really pretty too. Osteos or something like that. But for $1.98 per plant, that's not bad. And the Gerber daisies, aren't they absolutely beautiful? I love the orange. I didn't get any this time, but I'm definitely going to go back when it starts to warm up, and I know it'll be safe. But they had already the tomato plants out, which you can see underneath the those things. Petunias had the tomato plants and herbs and stuff already. These are different kinds of lettuces. Some of these things I've never heard of. You ought to see the tomatoes they have in the greenhouse. Oh my gosh, they have so many different varieties. These here were the lavenders and the mint. They had strawberry mint, which I've gotten in the past, and it does have a small strawberry scent. They had, there's one that's sort of like a lemon, which, see, there's a strawberry mint. It really does have a hint of strawberry. And there's another plant in here. These are the different types of tomatoes that they had. And I do not eat tomatoes. I don't like tomatoes. I like to grow them because I just give them away. But did we already see the citronella plant? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sitting here watching Kevin and talking, not paying attention. Anyway, there's this plant. It's called citronella. And if you rub the leaves, it smells just like citronella. Now, they also have what they call a popcorn plant, which I did not get a picture of. You rub those leaves, oh my goodness, it does smell like butter popcorn. I usually get one of those every year as well. Although last year's didn't do quite as well as in the past. But I had it wasn't on the porch covered, so I'll have to try that. These are angel wings. They sort of look like lamb's ear, but I don't know if they grow differently or not. Look at all the colors. Here it is. It's called a mosquito plant. It's citronella, and oh my gosh, it smells just like it. These little things here just look like somebody crunched up paper and stuck in a pot. And these, oh my goodness, doesn't it look like a lady's butt? And, well, I just thought that was funny. Never seen them before either. And a beautiful countryside. But yeah, all the pansies. Oh my goodness. I got a bunch of the plain purple. In the past, I had gotten the purple and yellow, the colors of the bladder cancer awareness is what I usually get. Now, these things here, the snapdragons, I had gotten some last year too in an orange color, which I got again this year. And I didn't know that they came back, but mine, actually, when I planted it, really started blooming in the fall, actually, and came back. And I got a plant coming back now. So, pretty excited about that. Okay, now I'm up in my backfield picking up sticks so I don't get sticks caught in my belt again. So I need to throw a belt. Just trying to get them picked up so I don't run over them. That's a pain. I have to get up there somehow and cut some of these branches down too. Especially when the leaves start coming on them and you're trying to cut grass under them and get hit in the head, boing. About getting knocked off the mower. No, not really, seriously. But yeah, I've been hit before too. So I'm gonna try and get some grass cut. It is so quiet and relaxing. Although I finally, after all these years, figured out that I can have music playing on my phone and hear them in my earpods. Can you believe that? Now, isn't that cool? I think it's cool. But then again, who are we talking about? Me. So I figured that out. So I was like jamming to all different kinds of music. And I've been using them to walk too. So it's a lot of fun. This here is a little trail back the neighbor rides his little things back through here in this little path. I used to have a lot of little paths cut back here, but a lot of the woods back here are what they call, they're protected, I should say. And I can only cut anything down like that's invasive, like invasive vines or something like that, which is fine with me because I love the privacy. You know, there's the road. I don't have to hear traffic or anything like that. Oh, ran into a hole. But, so yeah, just trying to get this all done, and I started to weed eat earlier, but I think I'm gonna have to get a new battery for it because it sure didn't last very long. So I had to go charge it up again. I probably got about 10 minutes in, it died, even though I had it charged. Oh yeah, stop again. Pick up sticks. Remember that game back when we were kids, pick up sticks? Did any of y'all play them? That was kind of weird. I guess somebody just randomly sat down and thought, oh, let's make some sticks and we'll pick them up, different colors. Anyway, back on track. So, still just trying to get these sticks from this wind. Sometimes I wish I could just chop all these trees down and grow new ones so I don't have to pick up sticks. I'll tell you, I was wore out after this, and it's a lot of work. It takes me, I guess, 2 hours. 2 hours to cut the grass. But nice and quiet. I don't know what I hit my head on that branch. See it going boing boing. Oh my, what a day. So, what's up, everybody? Anything exciting going on with y'all? Nothing here. Same old, same old. Just trying to live my life, have fun, just enjoy the moment, take my time. No rush. There's no sense in rushing. It doesn't get you anywhere. Just like people that pass you on the highway trying to get there, and then you meet them up at the red light. That's funny. Everybody anymore is in such a rush. If we all could just slow down, enjoy what's in front of us. There's so much beauty in the world, in nature, that people just don't see. They just don't pay attention. They're so focused on what's ahead of them that they miss everything that's around them. That's just how I feel, but who am I? That tree that I'm going around now, that is my another favorite tree. It's a mimosa tree. It gets those little fuzzy pink looking flowers, I guess, on them. I think they smell so good. They remind me of my childhood. Yeah, I don't know what it is with me lately. It's like my mind is just going back in time with memories. Every time when I cut around that tree, when it's all bloomed, half of it's actually dead, so that's going to have to be cut down, and I hope it doesn't die, but it just brings me back to my childhood. There I go again, talking about the past. Here I am, telling people, pay attention to your future and enjoy it and stuff. Why my brain is on backwards, but oh well. That's just hi. I was getting kind of bored there. My battery was dying in my earpods, and I guess I'm not much into signal out there, so it was cutting in and out. I'll come back again. Let's do no hands, Mom. Look at me. Look at me. No slow motion. No hands. Woo! I'm crazy. Oh my gosh. I need some sleep. That's what I need, is some sleep. Something I'm not getting. I usually go to bed around, I guess, a little after midnight. I'm up about 5:30 on my day. It's raining, yeah, though I will take a nap. Now that the weather's getting warmer and things are starting to grow and bloom, it's time to start adulting. That stuff needs to come down. I got stumps out there that just come down. And the burn pile that needs to be burned. Well, it's coming to the end of the video, so you all have a wonderful day, evening, wherever you are. To my grandkids, I love you, and I will see you all in the next video.